So I often say all means all. All has to mean all. We've got to meet the needs of all students. I want to tell you how that came about. I was sitting the very first week I was here in early July with the senior staff of the school system. I didn't know them. They didn't know me. And we were talking about this commitment to equity and the school board. And there are 3 members of the school board that actually offered me a job in Montgomery County left. But I have to say the school board members have been champions of this work. And you can't do it in a school system as a superintendent and as a staff without them. So thank you. And thank you to the higher education partners too. So we were sitting there, and one of the senior members of the staff, we were talking about equity and how we were going to talk about it. And I was new in the system and I wanted to think about it and discuss it with them. And we were listing off groups of students, student populations, by characteristics, by their race, by their culture, by their language. And one of the members of the staff said, "When is all going to mean all?" And that was a truly pivotal moment for me. Because I'll tell you, I turned 62 last week. So it's not like I have 20 years of a career in front of me. It was a truly pivotal moment. And I thought, I've been working on this for a long time, but I've landed in a place where it's possible, and I've got to have the courage to say it. So every time I say all means all, that's what I'm talking about. We're not going to list off student populations. We're not going to say we're going to work on behalf of this group or that group of students. We're going to work on behalf of all students. We're going to keep diminishing disparities that have existed for decades, and this school system's been working for decades. But we're going to diminish and eliminate those disparities. We're going to make sure every single student has access to the most rigorous programming, and we're seeing good movement in the right direction in that. We're talking about resource allocation right now. What does that mean in this community? How do we maintain the excellence for so many and bring that excellence to all, every child? We can truly do this in Montgomery County, and we need to do it now for that future.